Good morning. Technically day 63 for me, but 64 for the guys because the guys did yesterday. So today is meant to be preparing for pour, but it looks like the rebar guys didn't get finished yesterday. They've done a shed load, so the floor's got to be completely finished, obviously, for the concrete trucks to arrive. So let me show you what they've actually done. Okay, so still got to finish in here. The guys have finished this foundation here. They did that manually. So this is the actual main garage wall. And on the other side of the garage wall, that's the porch. It goes right through the actual house itself. So they've managed to get most of the sheeting down, but they've not actually put the schmocks underneath. So we need to get all the smocks underneath there big time. They've finished the columns. And they've got one of the sheeting bits done there, but they've not done the side returns. They've got one of the columns done at the far side there, but they've not done the middle one. So yeah, maybe they shouldn't have finished early on Saturday. This has all been mullered over the weekend because of the rain. But as I said, we've managed to get most of that done there. This has all got to be dug out though, as we said the other day. All of this here's got to be dug out. And this has all got to be rolled as well. So they started painting my wall white and yellow. It's all meant to be white, so I'll talk to them about that. The colour is meant to be white. Obviously the original wall is yellow, because that's my neighbour's wall. And on the other side of his wall it's yellow, but I want it white. So I need to talk to them about making sure they're getting that changed. Boxing's still not 100%, so we've got two big columns going in here, one big column going in here, which doesn't look to be 16 inch, unless they're coming out this way, maybe keeping it flush on the inside. Yeah, so there'll be a 16 inch column here and a 16 inch column here, and then they've got to finish the boxing all the way through here, which is obviously not finished. And they've started this column. This column looks... I was under the impression this column was meant to come out a bit more. Obviously it's going to box around here, so maybe that's what they're going to do. And there's meant to be... that's meant to be central. I'm confused. So they haven't done that middle piece because this middle piece has not been done straight. Uh-oh, that ain't good. So it's looking like this one's slightly off, that one's slightly off. This is meant to be dead centre. So either that has got to be there, and that one's got to be moved. I'm confused, they're going to need to re-pull that. Okay, that's quite a concern. They've either got this one wrong, or they've got the slab wrong. Hopefully they've got this one wrong, they can undo it. But either way, that's got to be redone. So they're going to have to pull a centre line right through here, and they're going to have to make sure that everything is centre. That one's got to be in line with the middle one over there and the back one, and then there's one to go in the middle there as well. So they're going to have to redo that today, so I'll talk to him about that. He's finished the detail on the wall, which is okay. And everything else seems to be okay, so... But they're meant to be pouring today, so that's not going to happen. Morning. They're meant to be pouring this morning, so that is definitely not going to be happening. More setbacks. And the sky is not looking too clever. So I have to see what's going on there. But anyway, other than that, it's not too bad. Obviously we need to get a grip this morning and get back on track and find out what's the reason why it's not been finished off. I assume the reason why it's not been finished off is because of these columns. So we'll jump on that this morning, and then we'll have to adjust the concrete truck. But anyway, more work to do today, but at least getting there. We should be today straight tomorrow pouring. That's going to be the goal. 5:20. Just come to site to see what's going on. Everybody's gone. Getting nearly finish. So, looks like they've been rolling, digging. Smocks being made for once. Woohoo. Okay. So it looks like they've actually been rolling this and finishing this off today. Not too sure it's at the level it needs to be at. Maybe they're going to put that down as well. The boxing, it looks like it's finished. Supported up, obviously. Upright's not finished yet though, all their rebar guys have gone. Floor doesn't have any smocks underneath it. Not too sure why that is. They're obviously making more smocks, which is really important, but I'm not too sure why they've not actually got any under the floor. Got a few over on the other side, but not on this side. For some unknown reason. Sure Wayne will be happy with that. So it looks like they're putting some 3 inches underneath here to get it off the ground, obviously. So the sheeting's down, a few holes, obviously, not ideal. Columns finished. Outside's finished around there, around here. 16-inch columns are in place here. Although, doesn't seem to be columns. Maybe it's not spec for columns. But anyway, that's going to be wider. This side is wider than the other ones. Yeah. They did start painting the wall yellow, which apparently is just a primer. I think they've obviously ordered that for Alan next door and just wanted to get something on the wall in the meantime. But the walls will be white. So hopefully, there's meant to be rain coming in this evening, so hopefully this floor survives. So they've got to put the smocks underneath here. Plenty of smocks out, they're just not getting around to doing it. Okay. And they're meant to be digging this out, which they haven't done as yet, so I assume that's going to be the next part. They have moved the blocks that were there over to here. They obviously now need to move that, and then they're about dragging the container up there and then digging this out. There's the smocks there, look. So they are, I personally would have put something over those just to cover them up. But anyway, so they were actually going to start blocking today down the actual down the wall for the garage, which is this piece here. They haven't made starts on that. They've unboxed it. All the rebar's in place. But for some reason they haven't actually started blocking there for some reason. Probably because they were starting over here. Looks like they've been trying to finish off the wall. That's where the temporary electrics used to be. So it looks like they've actually cracked on with doing that first. Although that wall does look as if it's slightly pissed. Clearly not my eyes playing tricks on me. That wall is going down. And that one is going up. Or should I say that one's straight. That one's straight, that one's not. So God knows why that one's gone down. It might be because they've been absolutely soaking this with the water. And maybe the footing's taken a bit of a sink. Not too sure. But anyway, they've now got to obviously do the columns in between and cap that off. Obviously the wall's capped off up there. They're going to have to take that all the way down. So even though it is slightly pissed, they can still box it up and level it off. However, they're meant to be masons, so they should be able to do it straight in the first place. Other than that, I'm not too sure if there's anything else that needs to be seen. Obviously, a reasonable amount done today. But I thought they would have finished that today because we're meant to be pouring today, so we're already behind. And now we're behind again. So, but anyway, that's obviously going to be the front of the house. That is technically the main hallway going through the house, and you come into the back of the house there. This is the garage footing. So the garage will go up and go that way. And as as you can see, the garage is going to be reasonably large. Large as in, I think it's about 40 feet, I think. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll catch up with them tomorrow morning, find out where they are, what their plans are. And here's hopefully to try to pour concrete at some point this week, although it was meant to be today.